Hi, I'm Don Petersen. I've been practicing law at Howard, Lewis, and Petersen for over 55 years. After all these years, I still enjoy practicing law and appreciate the opportunities to help clients. I take great pride in having been associated with a premier law firm with excellent attorneys and devoted staff for so many years. With my former partners, Jackson Howard and Rex Lewis, we established a well-respected law firm known for its exceptional litigators. The practice of law is important for me because it's a stressful time in people's lives, particularly in the area of divorce law and personal injury, things such as that. I think clients need particular help and skill from a skillful attorney and staff to help them through these stressful times. Well, family law is particularly stressful, particularly if there's custody involved. There can be large sums of money involved. It's a very stressful time for people, and they need an attorney and a staff that can help them through these stressful times. I suppose one of my favorite cases was a case in the federal court where one of the questions was whether or not the client would be able to testify as to an out-of-body experience that he had. He was in a very serious accident, and he had an out-of-body experience where he looked down on and he could see himself in his car, and he could see his body slumped over. And he had this out-of-body experience, and whether or not the judge was going to let us have him testify to that. And the judge did. He let it come in. And I think that had an impact on the ultimate verdict. I think the most important thing is experience. Get someone who has had experience in court. Get someone who knows what the practice of law is all about. So many things now are handled in mediation, but mediation is not the same as court. There's a big difference, and if a case doesn't settle in mediation, then whoever they retain as an attorney needs to be ready to go to court and needs to be prepared. Well, the best thing in a marriage is to keep the marriage alive. And if they can avoid divorce, if they can avoid separation, that ought to be the number one concern. If it involves counseling, whatever it is, but that save the marriage is the most important thing. If you can't save the marriage, then get a good attorney to represent you. And when you go into court, don't have expectations too high. Follow the advice of your attorney and do what he advises you to do. Well, probably the most important thing is to get good medical help. Sometimes people are in an accident and they don't think that they've been hurt. A rear-end collision. People think, well, I'm okay. I got a little headache and I'll get by just fine. Well, that isn't a good policy. If you've been in an accident, seek medical help and do what the doctors and the staff recommend. And then after you get good medical help, get a good attorney to follow up on it. Well, I enjoy the usual things. I enjoy sports. I enjoy golf, things such as that. I've had an opportunity to serve a mission in Russia where we did humanitarian work for a year and a half. I had an opportunity to go to the Czech Republic and teach in a law school. I've had an opportunity to travel throughout the world. I've been to every continent, and I still enjoy traveling.